My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Predator Badlands. But a better title for this movie would have been Predator Bad Movie. Anyways, I should begin this review by saying that I'm not a fan of this franchise. I hate most of these movies, and even the first one, which is the best one, is just fine at best. But I was still hoping to enjoy this one, and I did not. I found this movie to be as underwhelming as they come. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Demetrius Schuster-Koloamatangi does a perfectly fine job. He carries this movie well enough, but there's nothing great about his performance. Elle Fanning to me was the standout. I thought she played two different characters in very distinct ways, where she's both likable and sweet and charming, but also menacing and evil and heartless, and she just brings some nice personality here. Mike Hormick does a perfectly fine job in his minimal screen time, so the cast is kinda fine, I guess. It's kinda mid. But I do like what this movie is trying to do. Like to tell a story focusing on the predators and to take place on an alien planet. That is a refreshing change of pace for this franchise. You've also got this coming of age storyline where this boy is becoming a man, he's becoming a warrior, and you've also got this found family element. I do like this movie on principle. But in execution, it's so bad. Like, just because this movie is doing something different for this franchise doesn't mean it's doing anything different in general. And what I mean by that is at the end of the day, this just feels like a generic sci-fi action movie. There's nothing about it that really stands out, and I thought the emotion fell flat. I never cared about these characters, despite the movie really wanting me to. I thought the humor was bad. This movie is not funny, and it's trying really hard to be. And I'm going to say it. It's the MCUification of blockbuster filmmaking. Well, every movie is trying to put in so many jokes, and it's the same kind of humor, and I'm over it. I also didn't like how we've got like the Disney animal sidekick character. Like, that entire plot didn't really work for me at all. But the biggest disappointment here is the direction by Dan Trachtenberg. This guy entered the picture with a Portal short film called No Escape, and you can find it on YouTube. It's phenomenal. He then directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, a movie I really love. But then he did Prey, which sucked. He did Killer of Killers, which sucked. And now he does this movie, which sucked. Like, his career is just really unfortunate for me, and I think he does a bad job here. This movie is ugly to look at. It takes place on an alien planet, and it's so lifeless and gray and just lacks any bit of vision behind it. And the action sucks. Like, this movie is never tense, it's never thrilling, it's never fun. The action just feels like the most generic action ever, and I do appreciate how they made up their own language for the Predator here. Like, 50% of this movie is subtitled, and I really like that in a big budget blockbuster, but the world building is just kind of pathetic. Like, you've got this glass grass and these trees that attack people. I don't know, I didn't really find anything new or creative on display. It just felt like stuff we've seen in plenty of other movies before, and the last act really disappoints because there's a point. Well, the hero is at his low point, and the way they start talking about specific creatures and the predator, I had a feeling that they were going to go crazy for the finale, and they really didn't. It's really safe and kind of lame. Even though there is one thing I liked that they did with Elle Fanning's good character. Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but that part I liked. The rest of the finale sucked, and the ending of this movie is so bad. Like, it is so bad. Like, I did not buy the final 3 minutes of this movie at all. So, despite Elle Fanning's performance and good potential here, I really didn't care for this movie in execution. I don't see myself ever watching it again because it's just generic, soulless blockbuster filmmaking. There's no real vision on display, and it feels way too safe and Disney-fied, and yeah, the more I talk about this movie, the less I like it. So I'm going to give Predator Badlands a 3 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Predator Badlands? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.